Okay, so this video is going to be a tap-along session, and when I say tap-along, we're going to be using Faster EFT. And again, if you don't know anything about Faster EFT and you would like to know, then I've got a video which is an introduction to Faster EFT. And also I have a video called Can Faster EFT Help with Physical Pain? So if you'd like to know more about that, I've put those links in the description box. But this is going to be a video where I will guide you through the whole process. Not through the whole process, I will guide you through using Faster EFT. You just need to follow along with me. And hopefully you can make some changes to some physical pain that you have. There's also going to be other videos on different subjects, so keep your eyes open. So first of all, as normal, I'd like you to just focus on that pain. And just notice that pain, notice what it's like, and actually describe what it is like. So if you imagine that you're describing the pain to me, so what does it feel like? Is it feel like it's stabbing? Is it throbbing? Is it feel like it's being pulled in a particular direction? Is it hot? Is it cold? What's it like? Okay, just describe that. If you can do it out loud, then do it out loud. Imagine that you're telling me. Okay, and the reason we do this, the more that you describe it, the deeper you're going into it. You're filtering out all the little parts of it. Okay, so rate it between 1 to 10. How strong is it? 10 is really strong. 1 is really not very painful at all. And then let's start tapping. And I want you to repeat after me. Okay, say, follow me and repeat after me. Say, I let this go. I let this pain go. This pain, I let it go. It's completely safe to let this pain go. Whatever this pain is, whatever it feels like, I let it go. I'm completely safe to let this go. Hold your wrist, take a deep breath all the way in. And say peace. Okay, or release or relax, but I'm going to use peace in the video. Okay, now again, go back to the pain. Now this pain could have been because you actually hurt yourself in any manner of ways, or it could be an internal pain, something attached to maybe a condition you've got, or just pain that you have. So whatever it is, just focus on it. Notice it there. Describe what it's like again, and notice, has it changed from before? Any differences? And let's start tapping. Repeat after me. Say, I let go of this pain. I set this pain free. There's no room for this pain in my life. I let go of this pain. Whatever caused this pain, I set it free. Whatever my beliefs are about why this pain is there, I let those go. It's completely safe to let these go. Hold your wrist, give it a squeeze, take a deep breath. All the way in, breathe all the way in. As you breathe out slowly, breathe slowly. Notice any differences. And say peace. Now, if you have any memories that come up attached to this pain, write them down. Okay, pause this video whenever you need to and write them down. Because when you're working on physical pain, sometimes memories, thoughts will come to the surface. And sometimes when we're dealing with physical pain, we do have to actually go back to memories to resolve it. But in this video, we are actually just working on the pain itself. Okay, so go back to the pain. Notice the pain. And tell me this, what colour is that pain? Now, if you can't think of a colour, I'm going to ask you this. Instead, if it was a colour, what colour would it be? Whatever comes to mind is absolutely fine. And let's start tapping. Say, I let that colour go. That colour. I set that colour free. I let it go. It's safe to let that colour go. I'm safe to be without this pain. I don't need this pain to survive. I set this free. I set this free. Whatever's causing this, I let it go. And it's safe to let it go. Hold your wrist, take a deep breath. And peace. Okay. Now I'm noticing I'm doing one side or the other side. So here I was holding this wrist, earlier I was holding this wrist. It doesn't matter. Any one is good for you. You can use both hands or just one hand. Either side, it's entirely up to you. Okay? Okay, so notice that pain again. Now, does that pain remind you of anything? Or should I say, what does that pain remind you of? Just have a think about it. Pause the video if you need to. It may not remind you of anything, but if it does, just notice it. If it doesn't, just notice the pain again and start tapping. I set this free. Now as you tap, move your attention to your finger. So the attention away from the pain as much as possible and to your fingers. And say, I let this go. I let this go. It's completely safe to let this go. Whatever caused this pain, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for having this pain, or for causing this pain, if I did. And I set this free. I'm totally safe right now without this pain. Hold your wrist, take a deep breath. All the way in, breathe all the way in, and as you breathe out slowly, breathe slowly. Say peace. Notice any differences, go back to it. Now, if you're not noticing anything changing, if you're thinking, well, this is not really doing anything, that's fine. It's absolutely okay. As I say, sometimes with physical pain, we do need to actually investigate more. So, if you would like a private session, then call me and we can hopefully do more with that. But at the moment, with this video, it's just a general video for dealing with pain. So, this is why I'm doing it the way I am. Okay? Now, I want you to just know, you may think this is irrelevant, but let's go to ask you this anyway, depending on how the pain was caused. But I'm going to ask you this question. Focus on that pain for me. Just focus now. Notice any differences with it from last time. And I want you to ask yourself, does that pain remind you of anybody? Or should I say again, who does that pain remind you of? Now, if you get a name or a thought of someone in your head, that's fine. Even if you think that's weird, it's odd, just think about it. Okay? Start tapping. Say, I let it go. I let it go. It's safe to let it go. Whatever caused this pain, whether it was me, or somebody else, or something else. Maybe I have a health problem. Maybe I just hurt myself. I let it go. Whatever it is, I forgive myself and I let it go. Take a deep breath. And say peace. Okay. Now again, I want you to think, actually this time, I want you to think of something different. So I want you to think of something that's good in your life. A memory or something that you enjoy doing that makes you feel good, makes you feel in any way good. So that could be makes you feel alive, makes you feel energized, makes you feel relaxed, as long as it's good. And I just want you to ideally close your eyes if you can, if that's okay, and just go to this memory or this thought now. Just remember what it feels like to feel good in this memory or in this thought. And if you can, if you're by yourself and you want to describe it, just describe to me what it feels like, how this good feeling really, really feels like. Whereabouts in your body is it? What does it feel like? Just describe it to me. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, now I want you to keep noticing that good feeling and I want you to take a deep breath. Hold your wrist, deep breath all the way in. And say peace. Good. Now I want you to look around the room. Just have a look around. Up, down, left, right. Okay, what that does is just distract your mind for the moment. Okay? We don't want to mix the two memories up right now. So, go back to the pain. Notice, is the pain different? Does it feel different? Has it changed places in your body? Is it in a different location? Sometimes it might move maybe from your ankle up to your knee, and then to the back of your leg, and then maybe down to your ankle again. So just notice it. Notice what colour it is. What colour is it? Is it a different colour to last time? And also, if you can't give it a colour, if you're not sure, what colour would it be if it was a colour? If you don't get anything, that's fine. But give it a colour. That's what I'd like to do. Okay? And let's start tapping. Say, let that colour go. That colour. I set this colour free. It's safe for me to let this colour go and set it free out of my body. However this pain was caused, whatever is causing it, maybe it was caused by someone else. Maybe it was caused by something else. Maybe it was my fault. Whatever it is, I set it free. If I keep thinking about this, it's probably going to be more painful. So I set it free. This is the time to set it free, right now. Okay? Hold your wrist. Squeeze it. Take a deep breath slowly, or slowly. Make sure you do it slowly. Hold it in for a moment if you can, and then breathe out. And say peace. Go back to the pain. Is it different? Has it moved around the body? Is it in a different location? Does it feel different? Is it a different colour? What does it remind you of? Beforehand, I asked you before, what does it remind you of? Is that different? Earlier on, I asked you, who does it remind you of? Is that different? Whatever happens, whatever changes, it's okay. Because if change takes place, then something is happening. Now some of you will notice that the pain may even be gone by now already. Some of you will notice that the pain is different and lighter. And some of you may think, well, actually nothing is going on. But as I said, if nothing's going on and it isn't alleviating, then very often that means we need to look at it from a different angle, and I need to tailor-make how I'm talking to you, so we need a private session. And my details are in the description below. So let's go back to that pain again. I'm going to finish this video soon. Let's go back to that pain again. Notice that pain. Notice where it is in your body. Notice everything about it. What does it feel like? Does it remind you of any memories? What does it remind you of? Just notice the pain. Start tapping. Now again, transfer your attention from the pain to your fingers. Tapping. You can do both sides. One side, that side. Either is okay. Repeat after me. I let this go. I set this free. I really, really do set this pain free. Whatever I'm doing here, I set it free. No matter how silly this technique looks, I set this free. I set the pain free. Whatever it is, however it was caused, I set this free. I set myself free from the pain. Hold your wrist, deep breath. And say peace. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video there. If you would like a longer one or have any specific requirements for videos, then contact me. You know, I'll be quite happy to do a video, or a shorter one, a longer one. So if you need to, go back over this video, re-watch it, and go back through what we've already done, and see if you can get a change, or if you need the pain going down even more, then yeah, watch the video again if you need to. And I hope it helped you. And as I say, if you need anything, contact me, email me, whatever need. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.